Yo, what up guys, Old School Daner, and in today's video we're going to be discussing the type of supplements that I use. I only use 2 supplements, so with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first one I use is a whey protein isolate. Muscle Farm brand, yes, this is the brand that worked with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they created that series, I forgot what it was called, but I don't think that series turned out that well because after that they never worked together or they never really talked about it. Maybe they had like a contract deal, whatever. But I used to use the BodyTech brand. I was about to say something. I used to use the BodyTech brand one, and the only reason I was using the BodyTech brand is because my friend who worked there, he would get a 40% discount off the whey protein isolate. So that was a freaking steal. Like I'd get 3 or 4 pounds of whey protein isolate for like $23 instead of it being $40, which is a freaking steal. And you know, obviously I don't have to use that brand anymore, and I don't use that brand anymore because my friend doesn't work there anymore. Shout out to Tony Mendoza. Thanks so much, dude. It's a good deal. But yeah, I had to since he stopped working there, I had to research a different brand. I was like, you know what, I need something for my best bang for my buck. Lots of servings, you know, decent price and a decent company. I didn't want to go with like Premier, or, you know, those cheap brands, or like 6 Star, you know, those really cheap brands you can buy like at Target, Walmart, and Sam's Club. I didn't really want those cheap brands. I wanted something with, you know, a little bit more of a higher quality, a better brand. Something can give me that best bang for my buck. So I researched on Amazon because Amazon obviously has great prices and deals and stuff going on. So I ended up finding this one, which is the whey protein. This isn't the whey protein isolate. I think this is the blend. But I respond pretty well to the blend because I don't think it has any like regular whey protein. It's mostly just like isolate, hydrosolate, which is pretty good for me because I like you understand this. I'm lactose intolerant, right? So if I have any type of, you know, lactose, like milk, cheese, butter, stuff like that, I get, you know, the poops. So I get diarrhea and it gets bad. All right. So, you know, thankfully they make, you know, whey protein isolate where like my body can, because my body doesn't have that enzyme anymore. If you don't know that, when your body loses that enzyme to digest lactose, you never really get it back. At least I don't think so. If there is, let me know. But yeah, I use whey protein isolate. It works pretty good for me. The taste of it, I think this is the best bang for my buck because when I initially bought this, it was like $25, which is a freaking steal for 52 servings for a whey protein blend by Muscle Farm. Is a pretty good damn deal. The only reason I got it that price is because they were having a subscribe and save deal where it's like if you can pay $40 for one time, but if you subscribe and save, which I did, but I canceled it right after, and I got it for like $25, which is a freaking steal. And I think you could still get it. So if you want to get this, the link is in the description, and yes, it is an affiliate link. I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you, and yes, I do get commission from it. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna save you. I'm finding that deal. It's taking the work out of, you know, you trying to find the, you know, good protein powder and, you know, good price for it. So click the link in the description if you want to check that out. I'm gonna be 100% transparent that I do get, you know, commission from that. So also saving you time and money. But yeah, if you can do exactly what I just did, you know, where I would, you know, buy it, but pick the subscribe and save so you get that discount, and then just cancel right after. They literally don't do anything to you. You can do that. It's totally fine. I mean, robbery, whatever. But anyways, yeah, if you want to check that out, it's pretty decent protein. It's not bad tasting. It tastes pretty good. I remember trying this back in high school, and I think I remember trying it back when I used to work at a vitamin shop. You know, I could have went with brands like Optimum Nutrition, but when I used to work at the vitamin store, like the vitamin shop, you know, I learned all about the brands like Dymatize, Optimum Nutrition, 6 Star, Muscle Farm, BodyTech, all these other brands. And the reason Optimum Nutrition is such like a good, you know, high-end brand, or what people want to say, is because they spend a lot of money on marketing. So that's the only reason people always see like, if you ever tried their pre-workout, their pre-workout is like poop. It sucks. I think that's what I heard. The Gold Standard one, it's like $20 like at freaking, I think, on Amazon or something, which is pretty cheap. I mean, for the brand that it is, their whey protein being expensive. So I've been telling you, I think they just spend a lot of money on marketing. That's what I heard when I used to work at the vitamin shop. But anyways, you know, I digress. Pretty decent tasting protein. Best bang for your buck is like 52 servings, 130 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs per, you know, serving, and 25 grams of protein with only 2 grams of sugar, which isn't too bad. Taste, and it's a whey protein blend. Sorry, hydrosolate. It's got hydrosolate, whey protein isolate, all these other, you know, blends of protein powder, whey protein. So pretty decent. If you want to check it out, again, links in the description. So that's the supplement I use. You know, I use it about just once a day. Sometimes I'll use it twice, but mostly just once, and I'll try to get a lot of my other protein, you know, intake from like actual foods. You know, chicken, Greek yogurt, eggs, and this too, of course. And yeah, Don't really think I have anything else to say more about this one. If you want to check more about it, again, links in the description. I think it's my fourth time saying it. But anyways, the next supplement that I use is the creatine monohydrate. You know, there's different forms of creatine. Some of them are better and can get into your system faster, which is actually true. But I like to go with the dirt cheap one. I'm like all about sometimes saving money, getting the best bang for my buck. I don't really like to spend a lot of money in supplements because I have this, hierarchy that I teach my clients, which is all about supplements, which has to look like this. So the first one being your diet, you're getting your macros right, protein intake, protein timing, meal timing, all that good stuff, and then supplements is that little triangle at the top because they call it supplements for a reason to supplement a diet. They are not meant to replace anything. You can get creatine from red meat. You can get protein from chicken, eggs, Greek yogurt. So all these supplements really aren't necessary. You can get all your nutrients from whole foods, just like the old school bodybuilders did. Whole natural foods from the earth. But I like to use the creatine monohydrate because it helps me put on size. And when I hired my dietitian, she's a dietitian she's been a dietitian for over 20 years. She's certified by the state in her country as well. And she recommended two supplements to me, three, sorry, actually. One being the creatine monohydrate, to put on size. Number two, the whey protein isolate, to get more protein in my diet. Number three being the fish oil because I don't get any fish in my diet. I just don't like fish, to be honest. But yeah, the other forms of creatine, I like to get the dirt cheap one because I don't need the really expensive ones. I really don't need it. Again, there's supplements, and I get creatine from red meat already because it's something I eat every day. Like the other brands, the other types of creatine are gonna be a little more expensive. But if the only problem that people are gonna have that I know of with this creatine, the monohydrate, is that some people get bloated. Like my friend, he gets bloated. So in that case, I would recommend maybe going with creatinine, something like with a different blend of creatine, or like maybe the what was that brand? Beast Nutrition. They have a blend that works pretty well too. Go with that. It'll probably work a lot better for you. Probably won't get as bloated. But I use this. It's dirt cheap. My friend used to get it for like $12. This is initially $24.99 or something like that. And this is something if this is something you also want to check out, again, the link's going to be in the description. I get commission from it. You save money. You save time. Reaching for a supplement. I think it's pretty damn decent bang for your buck. You get 181 servings, 5 grams for 5 grams, obviously for like a tablespoon, and it'll help you put on size. This is something I've been using the past 5 months, and I have to say that it has been working very well. And I'm not saying just because I'm trying to promote and get more commission from it, but creatine does actually work. It's actually one of the most researched supplements. I'm pretty sure you've heard this, this saying so many freaking times, and I would say it so many times at the vitamin shop when I was selling a supplement. My boss would always tell me to say it. Yes, creatine has been one of the most researched supplements out there. It's safe. You can use it. Drink a lot of water. All the yada yada. I'm pretty sure you've heard that spiel before. It does work very well if you use it correctly. I use about 5 grams per day, and I don't do any creatine loading as used to. But I think it's really a waste. You don't really need to do that. It'll get into your system over time. And it did take a while for it to kick in. I think it took about maybe 2 or 3 months to really get going. I was using it every day, and I didn't see any results for the first month. And I think in the second month, it started to kick up. Third or fourth month is when I started to see freaking good results. My strength started going up. I was able to train harder, move a lot more weight, move to the gym faster. And yeah, it works very well. I want to talk about any other supplements I'd be using. Probably be fish oil that I should be buying, but I don't get it. Health benefits, of course. I don't get it just because I don't know why I don't get it. I'm just too lazy to buy it. I just don't want to spend the money on it, possibly. BCAAs, pre-workout. I was going to buy pre-workout today, but you don't really, I'm like already an anxious person myself already, so I feel like I don't really need to, give myself any more anxiety than I need to. So I don't really, invest into pre-workouts like I used to. I used to be all about pre-workouts and I loved it. But not anymore. I get anxious, and on top of that, like I used to get really bad diarrhea from when I would take it, so I stopped using it. And the other supplements I would probably, I used to use was BCAAs. Kind of a waste of money, to be honest, because you get that from your protein powder. I think you can get all that stuff from like your protein powder and your whole natural foods. You don't really need all that stuff. There's three supplements I would probably recommend be like a whey protein, creatine, and maybe like a fish oil. Probably the supplements that you need. Because when I hired my dietitian, I was like, do I need a multivitamin? And she was like, no, because the diet I created for you has all these vitamins and minerals and nutrients that are all good for your body. You don't need to buy multivitamins. So it was a pretty well-rounded diet. And I still to this day haven't used a multivitamin, but in the case that some people do feel a lot better when they do take a multivitamin, some people feel a lot cleaner, some people feel a lot healthier, some people feel a lot more energized, some people said it helped their joints, which I totally believe because it's something I used to recommend to people or clients that came into the vitamin shop, and it does work. You got supplements like Animal Pack that are like, you know, multivitamins that are on steroids, and they work very well for your joints. I recommend that. It works pretty good too. But yeah, I really don't have anything else to say about supplements. I might make another video talking about the supplements I would recommend and whatnot. I just want to keep this all about the supplements that I've been using, which has only been 2. The last, you know, freaking, I think maybe almost a year I've been using just protein and creatine. I think I just started the creatine like a few months ago. Protein powder I've been using for like years. And literally that's it. Everything else is just diet. So if you guys got any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you guys want to check out the supplements that you want to get for yourself, click the link in the description. With that being said, subscribe for more videos like this. Give us a thumbs up. Buy my ebook. It's linked in the description. Thanks for watching. I'm old school Dan. I'm gone. Peace.